10 minutes? Is that what we're going to do?
Yeah, we should set circle first, put up a guardianship
Oh, yeah.
circle,
Yep.
put ourselves in it.
Okay. You want to do that?
No. I'm gonna let you do it.
All right. We're calling in all our teams, our tag team, our PTOs, our teams of support. Identify, neutralize, remove anything that's not of our light. All dark energies and entities, hitchhikers, intruders, invaders, be gone. And call in all your teams that are supportive and loving and caring. And connect above, and connect below. And feel your feet firmly supported by Earth Mother. Knowing Gaia was created by the universal source, and Gaia provides everything we need for an abundant life in the physical world. And Source provides everything we need from the unseen world that supports Gaia and supports us. And our connection to Source, God consciousness, will get us through every single challenge. The life force within beats our heart, heals our bruises, heals broken bones, heals a broken heart, can heal any illness and can heal any disease. When we surrender and let the presence within ourselves and the presence within those we love and the presence within those we do not like do its work. And let's sit in 10 minutes and focus where you want your attention to go. And I'll call us back. or you can come back when you feel finished.
Wow, did that go fast? Give me a minute to write this down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay, good enough. Can I go first? Or
Yes.
do you want to go first? Okay. It was really hard for me to go anywhere at first. I kept seeing strange vignettes. Like there was this um, black background, yellow circle with a dot in the middle, but not a circle, a half circle. And it was doing this, like balance, rocking. Can't figure out what that might have meant. Then I was shown the coal mines in Virginia, and the miners were being lured out of the coal mine with good jobs working in renewable energy, and a whole new company town built by renewable energy people, but the coal miners were going to be able to buy the houses instead of just rent them from the company town. And that was just a small vignette. And then I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have nothing to say. Where do you really need me? And I was shown the earth and all these people. Oh, and Trump was in there someplace too doing shit. But anyway, and everybody is walking through chest high ashes and dark smoke and crap. And I was told that this is what was left when the parasites were removed. Their, think of this as their influence that had been done already. And I was told that it's very hard to change when you're in the same environment. Like, for instance, if you take somebody to rehab and you send them back to the same environment, afterwards you're asking for trouble. Well, you remove the parasites, but you leave people in the same circumstances with the same shit all around them. They're in trouble. So I asked that that be cleaned, and a huge fire wind tornado, a fire NATO came through and was removing that, not just in America, which is where this all started, where I was started, but it's going to work its way around the world. So that's me.
So I was continuing on from our conversation about forgiving, and there's a lot of people I just don't like them. It's close to hate, and there's a long list. And I just started with Trump and said, I don't know what happened to you that caused you to be this way, but whatever it was, I forgive you. It's not your fault. And just released him to the ancient ones because I can't do the work.
Mm-hmm.
But something happens to people to make them parasitics or home abuse or home neglect. It all changes the person. It changes the person. So I need to make a list of all the of all of them. Think of, and then at some point I'll just say, and all the rest of this particular of all the rest who are trying to turn the United States into a white supremacist
You know,
nation.
I was looking around for something to do in the States too. That was another thing I touched on there. Keep going.
That's it. It's the mentality behind needing to be a white supremacist nation in order for them to feel safe. They'll destroy everything, including themselves, because they'll never figure it out that by destroying jobs and healthcare and public education and filters against toxic pollution, they're killing themselves and they'll never see it. So it's going to take a conscious change, a change of consciousness. I can't do that, but I can call in the ancient ones to do that. So I set up a consciousness of forgiveness and put that out there. And then I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, that sounds pretty powerful though. I have a relative, and I don't know why he talks to me, because he is definitely a Trumpster, hardcore, and he tries to pretend that he's not. He tries to pretend that he's not Q, and he tries to pretend a whole bunch of things that he is. And you can point out to him that there was so little in the Hunter Biden case that Trump had resorted to trying to bribe Zelensky into making shit up. And that when you have to go that far, you know there is no there in the first place. So you can explain that to him 12 dozen times and give him 2 weeks and he'll be back with, but what about Hunter Biden and Hillary and Benghazi? And you can point out to him that Hillary did 11 hours under oath, and the Bush wouldn't go under oath, wouldn't allow any transcribers, wouldn't allow a recording, wouldn't allow reporters when he had to answer questions. And it makes no difference. Today, the last thing he wrote me was how he can't wait for Trump to be reelected, because then he's going to go after Biden and Hillary, and he's going to, get the country back on track like he had it before.
Yep. He's no different than your daughter. You can't reach them.
Yeah. Yep.
They're addicted to power. They're addicted to control. They're addicted to being right. There's no options.
Yeah. And, that's what I told him. I feel sorry for you, because if you were to change your mind and you can't risk it, you would lose your family, you would lose your friends, you might even lose your job, you would lose your customers. You aren't allowed to change, you're trapped.
Yeah. That's what it is. He is trapped. Yeah. So to me, it's overwhelming, but I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's macrocosm and there's microcosm, right?
Yeah.
So tonight we worked on microcosm with your daughter and you and your husband, but it's the same problem, universal wide. It's a global problem, and there is no getting through to them. So it's going to take a miracle shift in consciousness, and that we can't do. But that's what we can focus on happening.
Yeah.
By the ancient ones.
Yep. And just
that's part of what you're seeing, the new town with renewable energy and people being able to buy their homes. That's the new reality we are holding space for.
Mhm.
Solutions. Everything is in a solution consciousness. Yes, so all of those images you get, I just love them. It's confirmation. And it just looks the darkest before the dawn. We just have to remember it. This is the darkness before the dawn. We're winning.
Yeah, that's certainly what Sharon says, and that Sharon says that her guides confirm. And I really like that. I also like that we don't have to do the work. We can just get those who know how to do the work.
Yes, that's it. That's it. So, okay, good work tonight.
Yeah, thanks so much, Sue. I'm so glad you showed up. And thank you so much for your wise, wise words, too. I'm taking this straight out and sharing it with Richard.
Okay. Love
So,
you.
great. Love you too.
Good night.
Good night.